Passed legislation requiring people arrested for criminal offenses to give up their DNA. Currently, all 50 states require everyone convicted of a crime to give up their DNA, but Indiana's proposal goes further. RTV6 reporter Jack Reinhardt joins us live tonight from outside our Monument Circle studio with more on this idea. Jack.
Well, Todd, collecting DNA samples from everyone who's convicted of a crime was approved by the U.S. Supreme Court nearly 25 years ago. Today, more than half the states in the country now collect DNA from everyone who's arrested, and now Indiana wants to join them. In June 1989, then 18-year-old Lisa Jones Summers disappeared shortly after leaving work at this Wendy's restaurant near 38th and Lafayette Road. Her abductor beat her, raped her, and then strangled her and left her body in a weed-covered lot near the interstate. For 17 years, the case went unsolved until a DNA sample linked David Ashworth to the crime. Indiana law requires all convicted felons to provide a DNA sample, but State Senator Jim Merritt wants to expand the database by requiring all arrested individuals to provide their DNA.
It's been shown in other states that this does play a large role in law enforcement and as a quality tool, and also that technology has come so far that we can make sure that someone's identity is protected.
A 2010 study by IUPUI concluded that DNA collection from all arrested individuals would save Indiana taxpayers upwards of $60 million annually. Because most criminals are repeat offenders, the criminal justice system would not only save in officer response times, but in investigations, prosecutions, and court time.
Where there is no suspect, but we have a forensic unknown, meaning a DNA sample from the crime scene, odds of then hitting in the database with more people who have been involved in crime, it's incrementally going to go up.
The Indiana State Police Lab is the central repository for DNA collection throughout the state. The lab collects 18,000 new samples per year. It contains more than 250,000 DNA samples, and over the past 17 years, it has helped law enforcement link nearly 4,200 suspects to crime scenes.
With the social costs of having someone off the street and not committing that crime, it has a cost, and I think we ought to be spending money to make sure people are safe.
DNA collection is no longer an intrusive process. It can be collected simply with a cotton swab to the mouth. And under the measure that will go before the next session of the General Assembly, DNA collected from anyone not convicted of that crime will get their DNA back. Reporting live downtown, Jack Reinhardt, RTV6.